Hello guys, this is Sandra here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. It's lovely to have you here and I hope you're gonna enjoy your time. Today we're gonna talk about another project pen update, and this is my 2021 project pen. So I feel like everyone does these project pens differently, but I'm working on 10 products all together at the same time. Just because I feel like the whole, 22 by 2022 and stuff, I have other project pens, so I cannot work on 22 projects just in this project alone. But I still wanted a yearly project pen, and it's a rolling project pen as well, where I update you every single month. So I think without further blabbering, let's go! And also, if you're new here, please consider subscribing, it would mean a lot to me. But for now, let's hop into the update. The first product is a product that should not be here anymore, but it still is. It's my arch nemesis at this point. It's the MAC Spice Lip Pencil that is the tiniest thing in the universe, but I still want to use it. I don't want to just get rid of it. I don't think I can sharpen it any longer. It's so tiny. I'm wearing it at the moment and I actually managed to sharpen it. So you will see it's a little bit smaller, but at this point it will never die. Now, granted, I don't use a lip product as often as I used to just because of the whole mask situation, but look how tiny that is. Like, I just don't know how this is still here. Hopefully by next update it's gone. I mean, look how tiny it is next to the cap. That's not even normal, is it? Well, hopefully by next update it will be gone, but again, I made progress. It's smaller, but it's still here. I don't know what to say. Another product that's from MAC as well is a product I didn't manage to make progress on last month. This month there is some progress. It's small progress, but it's progress. Again, lip products, I've been never good at using them anyway, but this is what I wear today, the combination of these two, and it's the lipstick in the shade Patisserie, which again, as you can see on my lips, is this beautiful nude color that just pairs well with any colourful eye look, really. And I think I could do a much better job at this if we wouldn't wear masks all the time. But you know, small progress is a progress, as I like to say, so I'll take it bit by bit, but we're gonna get there. And I promise, just hold on, I have so many, better updates than these two products. So the next one is my Clinique Chubby Stick. And last month, I told you that I could not make a new mark for this, which is the shade Coming Up Rosy in the Chubby Tints. And I wanted to scrape out every last bit because that's just the way I work. And look at that, I finished it up. There's no more product left in there. And last month, because I knew I'm going to finish this, I rolled in a new one, which is the shade Budding Blossom. And I drew a mark on my little paper where it is, but this month I cannot roll a new mark, and it's not because I didn't work on it, it's because it's flat. So just like with the other one, I will show you where I am now basically, but I will keep on working on this. And I will try to scrape out every last bit. Let me just try to show you the two next to each other so you see what we are working towards, because they came in the same kit, so they have exactly the same amount. Hopefully you can see, but I'm gonna keep working on this. I'm not gonna roll in anything at its place for now, but I managed to fully finish up that one like I knew I'm gonna. And I'm working on this, and I knew that I can work through these just because they are tinted balms, so they hydrate with the tiniest, literally the tiniest hint of color, so they are easy enough to wear on an everyday basis, even under the mask. And I'm really happy that I'm getting use out of these because they are quite old, but not old enough that I can't use them. And yeah, that one product rolled out and another one rolled in, although technically I rolled it in last month. See, I told you there are better updates coming. There are better updates coming. Now another one that's quite hard to show progress on is my Bobbi Brown ink eyeliner in the shade Dark Chocolate Ink. This is something I'm wearing in my brows today, and I quite like it as a brow gel, if I'm honest. Not a brow gel, but like a brow pomade. Now, because last month my update was so good, now I don't think you're going to see any update unless I hit pen, which is my goal with this product, because as we know, these take ages, and I haven't really used it a lot as a liner, I'm going to be honest. I just used it quite a few times in my brow, so again, compared to last month, I don't think you're gonna see a difference. I can't even really show you, if I'm honest, it's so dark. But again, just based on the picture, I don't think you're gonna see a lot of difference till I hit pan, just because it's such a dark product. I used it a few times and, you know, hopefully in, like, I don't know if I can hit pan in it by next month, just because it's so deep. I'm not too sure where the bottom of it is, but, you know, I enjoy using it. And again, I feel like it's quite a nice product for my brows, just because my hair itself is quite dark, so it matches it nicely. And I know it's not what it's for, but I like using it for filling in my brows lightly, so what can you do? Something else that I've been working on and you see me struggling with is this NARS eyeshadow in the shade Himalaya, and it's this really nice cool toned eyeshadow, and I hope, I don't know, but I used it actually quite a few times in the past month, a lot more than I did before. So hopefully you will see the dip growing in there. Like, you can definitely see a dip if I hold it up for you. Well, I hope you can. There's obviously the pattern wore off now quite a while ago, and I do enjoy using this shadow, but again, I make really slow progress because I'm more of a warm toned eyeshadow kind of girl, and this is more cool toned. But it is really nice. Like, if I show you there on my hand, it's really nice, but again, too cool toned for my liking, but I feel like it's growing on me. It's a nice shade. It's, you know, the quality of it is still amazing, even all these years on. I bought it like 5-6 years ago and it still works amazing, and I have a blue shade as well, so I have plenty to work on. But, you know, I'm making slow progress. Hopefully you can see it on the pictures as well. But because I usually use a bigger flat brush on my fingers, because, you know, this is a shade that I use on all of my eyelid, if it makes a sense. I use bigger brushes, so I feel like progress will be fairly slow, but we're getting there. And then something else I can show you quite a bit of progress with is another eyeshadow. Oh, I just need to grab it, hold on. Where is it actually? Got it, I just had another product on it. It's another eyeshadow from Benefit, and this is called Call My Buff. And last month I could not show you progress because I forgot about it, but this month, look at it. It's gone. I'm so happy. So this was just a cream colored eyeshadow that I either used to set my eyeshadow primer, or I could even use it under my eyeshadow just to set my under eyes, because I'm so pale. This was really close to my actual skin color, and I finished it. I'm so happy. Now, this was already repressed, so I knew it's not going to take me long to finish up. I just sort of forgot to use it, but it's finally gone. We have a nice, clean, shiny pen, and I might keep it for the future when I want to repress other shadows maybe, but this is gone, so I'm going to roll something in its place at the end of this video, so stay tuned. There will be something else as well, maybe. Hint, hint. But I was working on another product from Benefit as well, and this is the blush in the shade Bella Bamba. And again, they don't do this anymore, but I love this shade. It's your typical NARS Orgasm-y kind of pink color. And last time, was it last time? Yes, it got repressed, so I can show you where it looked, what it looked like after I repressed it, and what it looks now. And you can definitely see some usage. It's a really beautiful pink. It just perks up the cheeks a little bit. It's really, really nice. I really enjoy using it, so I don't think it will be a problem finishing it, but obviously it's a blush. I don't think I ever finished up a whole blush in my life, so, you know, it will take a while. You don't need a lot in one go, but hopefully, can I finish it by the end of the year? I would like to say yes, but I think it will be a close call, so we'll have to see. But I definitely made good progress from where I started. Now I can link my intro in the cards and in the down bar below, just because I broke my hard drive that I had the pictures on, so I can't really put it in here, but I will definitely link that video below so you can see where I started with these products. But yeah, I definitely made good progress on this. While we're talking about good progress, I have this guy, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow palette. Now mine, I think it broke because it opens and closes so easily now, so that's a bit of a bummer. I think it broke, I don't know. But I work on the bronzer and the highlighter, and I count them as two separate products because, well, it is two separate products. So, the bronzer, ta-da! It's gone. So it was not the original bronzer in there anymore anyway, but I finished it. So I had a mixture of the Fenty Sunstalker bronzer and then, what else? A Bourjois one, I think, that I mixed, and it was a little bit too dark, but I finished it anyway. So again, we'll be rolling something else in. I'm really happy about that. And then the highlighter. Now you will see it on the picture. It is crumbling a bit because I might have dropped this and it broke a little bit. But even so, I made progress even without that. But obviously, again, it's a highlighter. You can only use that much, even though, as you can see, I love a good glow. But still, there's only that much you can use. But I made progress either way, so I'm really happy with where I am with these two. And I wanted to use up both sides. Now, I don't think I'll be able to finish the highlighter. I think that was a bit, you know, of a high goal from me. It was a bit too ambitious, but clearly I like to aim high. But I think we can definitely make good damage on it. Another Bobbi Brown product I'm working on is this cream shadow stick in the shade Heather Steel. And last month I made really good progress, and this month I made good progress, but not as good as last time. But I mentioned a lot of times that I like to use it as a slightly less strong of a liner than the actual gel liner. This is just a bit more of a subtle version and actually lasts really long as a liner, so I really enjoy using it that for. Did that make sense? I really enjoy using it for a liner, and that's how I basically make progress on it. It was in a past project pen before where I did not really use it a lot, and now that I found how I like to use it, I feel like I keep making really good progress. So this is definitely something I can finish by the end of the year. I just need to keep using it as a liner like I did, you know, like I did now so far. Oh my god, why do I have trouble talking? And that was the last product, so now I'm gonna roll in two new products. So instead of the Benefit Call My Buff eyeshadow, I'm gonna roll in another eyeshadow. And this is the Illamasqua shadow in the shade Servant. So I used to have it in a palette where I had, I think, 2 cheek products, an eyebrow product, and then 4 eyeshadows, and a cream highlighter as well. And I love this. Now this is a bit more of a peachy kind of eyeshadow, but the formula of this shadow is so nice and buttery. And if I really want to, I can just use it to set my eye, but it's also beautiful with like a brown smoky eye just all over the lid to brighten a bit. I'm not sure we'll be able to actually see that shadow, it's just there. But it's quite close to my skin tone, it's just a little bit different, and that's why I love it, because again, I can either set my primer with it, or I can use it for a smoky eye to brighten my eye slightly. And I love how it's like a really nice buttery powder, but it's not one that actually has a lot of kick up, so I really like it. So I want to make sure I get decent use out of it. And I think I can actually finish this by the end of the year, so that's my goal, to finish this up. And then instead of the bronzer that was in the Charlotte Tilbury palette, even though, as I said, it was not Charlotte Tilbury anymore, I'm gonna use another bronzer. And what I want to do, I want to break it up and put it in this duo, so again I can use them together. And this is the Physicians Formula Happy Booster Light Bronzer. So this is what it looks like right now. So as you can see, it does have a pen light already, a tiny one, but it's a pen. And while I love the pattern in this, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break it up, press it down in this palette. I'm gonna take a picture so you know where we start from. And I want to at least hit pen light. I don't know if I can use it up because it has quite a bit of product in there. But I figured if I can press it in there, then I still have a bronzer and a highlighter in the same palette, so it sort of makes sense. And this is depotted from its original packaging anyway, so I might as well just do that and mix the colors together and work on it. So that's what I'm gonna do. But that's it for today's update, and let me know what you think and how you get on with your project pens. Now also, what I would like to know, let me know, do you sometimes do that when you have like a duo and you feel like you might travel with it even though we don't travel, just for convenience reason, you break something up and press it in there? Do you do that, or is it just how my brain works? I don't know. But I'm gonna go now. Let me know what you think, and please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please, please, please consider subscribing. It means so much to me. But for now, I'm gonna go. I hope you have a lovely day, and bye bye.